A police officer noticed flames coming from the Ozark Opry building yesterday afternoon. The fire was in the theater's attic. It took firefighters about 2 hours to get those flames under control. The Opry's business manager, Gene Williams, says the loss of the Opry turns another page in the Lake of the Ozarks history books.
It's kind of one of those, I still can't believe it kind of losses. It's an icon in the community and a historic, sort of a landmark building, if you will. And so it's a major loss and quite significant, I think, to the community as well as to the family.
Lee Mace's Ozark Opry TV show ran for many years, including right here on KRCG 13.
We ask you on Facebook what memories you have of the Ozark Opry. Like us on Facebook and join in the conversation.
Yeah.
If you have ever been to the Lake of the Ozarks, you've probably driven by this structure and noticed this sign. Today we slam on the brakes and look back at the history the sign symbolizes. In 1957, the Maces built the Ozark Opry Auditorium. Inside, the Opry show season was up and running from April until October. For anyone who had seen Lee Mace's Ozark Opry show, it'd be nearly impossible to have forgotten about Goofer.
It was just a good family show that you could bring anybody to and not be offended.
From 1955 to 1985, Lee Mace's Ozark Opry was even on our KRCG 13 airwaves.
The entertaining stage show grew rapidly. The show drew enough interest to earn TV airtime and a road tour.
And it was so neat. I mean, the people at KRCG were so nice because we followed the news, and so therefore we'd be unloading and setting up our show as 10 feet away from the news desk that was on live. So
Lee signed on an agreement with KRCG for a 13-week broadcast, and we were still running with KRCG 28 years later.
The live Opry show was being seen in more than 100,000 homes weekly through KRCG TV in joint effort from KOMS TV in Sedalia. The TV show was done live each week for 14 years and then went to a taped format.
I couldn't wait to get to work.
Old-time country traditions were preserved and showcased with the idea of Lee Mace's Ozark Opry, but it all came to an end in 2005.
Ms. Mace at that time had been in it 53 years or whatever, and you got to stop sometime.
Times change.
City plans for a new highway system also meant a loss of parking space for the Ozark Opry. Now, that new highway is complete and known as the Lee Mace Memorial Highway.
Yeah, I thought that was so cool, when they named the expressway after him. And he deserved it. He really deserved it.
Lee Mace wasn't just a man with a successful business plan. He was a promoter of the lake area to outsiders.
Everybody that came here from Chicago, first thing they wanted to see was where's Bagnell Dam, and the second thing they wanted to see is where can we see a hillbilly.
But he promoted the lake area big time.
People would travel miles on end to Lee Mace's Ozark Opry with the intent to have a good time. Tourists continue to visit the Lake of the Ozarks seeking a good time, and as their tires skim the pavement of his Memorial Highway, Lee Mace's Ozark Opry lives on through symbols, video, writing, memories, and hearts. Carissa Bealey, KRCG 13 News.